In the heart of Ramnagar, a town nestled between rolling hills and whispering rivers, lived a boy named Ayan. Like many boys his age, Ayan's days were a whirlwind of cricket in the dusty lanes, chasing butterflies in the meadows, and dreams as vast as the sky. But there was a restlessness in him, a feeling that time was something to be conquered, not cherished. He was always in a hurry, yet always late. His life a chaotic dance of missed opportunities and last-minute rushes. His schoolwork suffered, his promises were often forgotten, and a shadow of frustration followed him everywhere. He saw time as an adversary, a relentless river he was constantly trying to outswim, only to be pulled under by its current. In the same town lived an old man named Ishan. Everyone respectfully called him Ishan, sir. He had been the town's postmaster for over 40 years, a man whose life was a testament to order and punctuality. Now retired, he spent his days in his small garden, tending to his plants with a gentle, unhurried precision. His home was a sanctuary of calm. The grandfather clock in his living room didn't just tell time. It seemed to sing a song of life's steady, reliable rhythm. Ishan Sir observed Ayan from a distance, seeing in the boy's frantic energy a younger version of himself, a soul lost in the storm of its own making. He knew that what Ayan needed wasn't a lecture, but a guiding hand. One sunny afternoon, as Ayan was rushing to a cricket match he was already late for, he saw Ishan Sir sitting on a bench by the river, simply watching the water flow. Curious, Ayan slowed down. "Ishan Sir," he panted, "what are you doing? Aren't you bored just sitting here?" Ishan Sir smiled, his eyes twinkling. "Come, sit with me for a moment, Ayan," he said softly. Hesitantly, Ayan sat. The old man pointed to the river. "Look at the river, my boy. It flows continuously, without ever stopping. It doesn't rush, nor does it dawdle. It simply is. That is the nature of time. It's not our enemy. It's the canvas on which we paint our lives." This simple observation struck a chord with Ayan. He had never thought of time that way. Intrigued, Ayan started visiting Ishan Sir every day. The old man didn't preach or command. Instead, he shared his life through small, consistent actions. He would wake up at the same hour, tend to his garden with meticulous care, read his newspaper, and take his evening walk, all with a quiet sense of purpose. He gave Ayan a simple task: to water a small marigold sapling every morning at sunrise. At first, Ayan found it a chore. He'd oversleep or forget, but Ishan Sir would just gently remind him, "The flower is waiting for you, Ayan. It depends on your promise." Slowly, Ayan began to feel a sense of responsibility. He started waking up just to see the sunrise paint the sky, and the act of watering the plant became a peaceful ritual, not a burden. As the days turned into weeks, Ayan watched the marigold sapling grow. He saw the first bud appear, and a thrill went through him. He had helped create this. Ishan Sir then introduced him to the hour of power, a concept he had lived by his entire life. He explained, "For just 1 hour every day, focus on one thing, and one thing only. No distractions, whether it's your studies, a hobby, or helping your mother. Give that hour your complete, undivided attention." Ayan decided to dedicate his hour to his most difficult subject, mathematics. The first few days were a struggle. His mind would wander, but he remembered the river, the marigold, and Ishan Sir's calm resolve. He persevered. Miraculously, things began to change. His grades in math started to improve. He found he had more time for cricket because his homework was finished. He started keeping his promises. The chaos that once defined his life began to recede, replaced by a sense of order and accomplishment. The frustration that had shadowed him was replaced by a quiet confidence. He realized that discipline wasn't about restriction, it was about freedom. It was the freedom from the anxiety of being late, the stress of unfinished tasks, and the regret of wasted moments. He learned that respecting time meant respecting himself. It meant valuing his own potential and the opportunities each new day brought. One evening, as they sat by the river again, Ayan looked at Ishan Sir with gratitude shining in his eyes. "Thank you, sir," he said, his voice full of emotion. "You taught me more than anyone ever has." Ishan Sir placed a hand on his shoulder. "I didn't teach you anything, Ayan. I just helped you see what was already within you. The power to shape your life is in your hands, in every minute you choose to honor." Ayan understood. He had not just learned to manage his time, he had learned to live. The restless boy from Ramnagar had found his rhythm, not by fighting the river of time, but by learning to flow with it, purposefully and peacefully. His life was no longer a frantic race, but a beautiful, unfolding journey, painted on the canvas of time. This story of Ayan and Ishan Sir is a reminder for all of us. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get lost in the rush, to feel like we're constantly chasing something just beyond our reach. But perhaps the secret isn't to run faster, but to walk with intention. It's about finding our own hour of power, nurturing our own marigolds, and learning to respect the steady, beautiful rhythm of our own lives. What small, disciplined step can you take today to bring a little more peace and purpose into your world? Think about it. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires you to live your best life.